Now we prove it. Root 2 is irrational, root 3 is irrational, root 5 is irrational. So on the base of these ideas, we want to prove the next type of question. The question is like this: show that 5 minus root 3 is irrational. Okay. So as like the previous, here also how do we start? We started like this. Let us assume. Let us assume 5 minus root 3 is rational. Let us assume 5 minus root 3 is rational. Okay. Then 5 minus root 3 is rational means what is the next? Then we know that it is possible to write as in the form of p by q. Therefore, 5 minus root 3 is equal to a by b. Then what is the value of a and b? Where a, comma b are co-prime. Okay, what is the value of a and b? A and b are co-prime. They are integers, they are co-primes. Okay, then after this stage, we want to convert every equation as in the form of in terms of root 3, root 5 or root 2 like that, irrational number forms. Okay, that means you want to convert this equation in the form of root 3 is equal to, or root 2 is equal to, or root 5 is equal to 4. Okay, in terms of root 3, root 2, root 5. Okay, so here we want to convert this equation as in the form of root 3 is equal to. For that, first I do it like this. First I transpose this root 3 to the right side. Then what happened? It's not necessary to these steps. Then 5 is equal to a by b plus root 3. Okay, a by b plus root 3. So I told you what is the next? We want to get root 3 is equal to form. For that I transposing the next step a by b to this side. Okay, then what happened? Therefore, root 3 is equal to 5 minus a by b. 5 minus a by b. Then now it's very clear this one is the fractional form. Then the formula another. Fraction formula another. Then it's not a fraction. Correct. So we want to subtracting these two. What is the next? Then one more idea. First we make this a 5 by 1. Then after cross multiply. Correct. 5 by 1 by cross multiply. That time what do you get? 5 into b, 5b minus 1 into a, assuming a by 1 into b, or 5b minus a by b. Okay, 5b minus a by b. That now we got it. Root 3 is equal to 5b minus a by b. Correct? So it's very clear. We take it here. B and a are integers. Correct? B and a are integers. Then 5b is a product of two integers. That's very clear. That's an integer. And minus a. This integer minus integer. Integer minus integer is also integer, because integers satisfy the closure property. We study like that. Correct? So 5b minus a is an integer. The value of 5b minus a is an integer. B is an integer. Then now this one is the form of integer by integer. Correct? Integer by integer. And also we know that root 3 is equal to p by q form, and p value and q value are integers. Correct? 5b minus a and b are integers. 5b minus a and b are integers. Then now we got it, wrote it here, root 3 in the form of p by q. The value of p and q are integers. The q is not equal to 0. Correct? So what we conclude? Root 3 is a rational integers. Therefore, root 3 is rational. Therefore, root 3 is rational. I think you got the idea why we wrote it here. Root 3 is rational because 5b minus a, that is the p value, is an integer. B is the q value, is an integer, and the value of q is not equal to 0. Then we wrote it here, root 3 in the form of p by q, and the value of p and q are integers. So we conclude root 3 is rational. But we already prove it. What we prove it, my dears? What we prove it? Root 3 is irrational. Correct? We know that root 3 is irrational. നമുക്ക് എന്തറിയാം മക്കളെ, root 3 irrational ആണെന്ന് നമ്മൾ ഓൾറെഡി പ്രൂവ് ചെയ്തതാണ്. പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് എന്താ കിട്ടിയത് ഇപ്പോൾ? root 3 rational ആണ്. Correct? That means this contradict the fact. This contradict the fact root 3 is irrational. Root 3 is irrational. Correct? Why we got this type of contradiction? Why here arrange the contradiction like this? Because our assumption is wrong. Correct? So that is our assumption is wrong. So we conclude 5 minus root 3 is irrational. So we conclude 5 minus root 3 is irrational. As like the previous, now we want to prove 3 root 2 is irrational. 3 root 2 is irrational. We already know root 2 is a irrational number. On the base, we want to prove 3 root 2 is irrational. Okay. Then how do we start this type of question? As like the same idea. Let us assume 3 root 2 is rational. Okay, what we assuming? We assume 3 root 2 is rational. Then 3 root 2 is rational. We assuming here 3 root 2 is rational. If 3 root 2 is rational, then how to write? Therefore, it's possible to write 3 root 2 is equal to a by b. Correct? Then what is a and b? Where a and b are co-prime. A and B are co-prime. A and B are integers, they are co-primes. Okay. Then what is an idea next? I told you we want to convert the equation in the form of root 2 is equal to, or root 3 is equal to, or root 5 is equal to. Okay. For that, here we want to get the equation in the form of root 2 is equal to. For getting that, we want to transpose 3. Okay. Then what is the next? What is next? We want to transpose 3. Okay. Then what do you get? Root 2 is equal to a by b divided by 3. Correct? A by b divided by 3. That is the form of a by b by c. What is a by b by c? We study the equation, that is a by bc. So a by 3b. What is root 2 value? Now we got it. Root 2 is equal to a by 3b. I think you got the idea how to get that one. Otherwise, we listen how to. Then a by b divided by c is an equation. A by b divided by c. Okay, a by b divided by c. The first one, denominator in the form of fraction. Denominator is not a fraction. Then how do we make the equation? First we make this one as in the form of fraction by 1. So now we dividing the two fractions, then we multiply the first equation by the second. Correct? The first numerator by the reciprocal of second. So a by b into 1 by c is equal to a by bc. The same idea we apply here. A by b divided by 3 is equal to a by 3b. Okay. So now it's very clear. A is an integer and 3b is also an integer. And what is this form? This form is p by q form. The value of p is an integer, 3b, that is the value of q, that's also an integer, and the q value is not equal to 0. That means we wrote it here, the root 2 in the form of p by q. P is an integer, q is an integer, and q is not equal to 0 means what we got it here? We will get root 2 is rational. Therefore, we concluding, therefore root 2 is rational. Correct? The root 2 is rational, but we already proved it. What is that? Root 2 is irrational. Correct? We already proved it. Root 2 is irrational. That means this is a contradiction of this. Contradict the fact root 2 is irrational. Correct? Root 2 is irrational. This contradicts the fact root 2 is irrational. Why happened like this? Because our assumption is wrong. That is, our assumption is wrong. അപ്പൊ എന്താണ് മക്കളെ ഇങ്ങനെ തെറ്റായ ഒരു കാര്യം കിട്ടാനുള്ള കാരണം നമ്മൾ റൂട്ട് ടു ഇറാഷണൽ ആണ് ശരിക്കും, പക്ഷെ നമുക്ക് എന്താ കിട്ടിയത്? റൂട്ട് ടു റാഷണൽ ആണെന്ന് കിട്ടി. എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് ഇങ്ങനെ കിട്ടുന്നത്? കാരണം നമ്മൾ എടുത്ത അസംഷൻ, നമ്മൾ എടുത്തത് തെറ്റാണ്. എന്താണ് എടുത്തത്? 3 റൂട്ട് ടു ഈസ് റാഷണൽ. 3 റൂട്ട് ടു റാഷണൽ ആണ് എന്ന് എടുത്ത അസംഷൻ എന്താണ്? തെറ്റാണ്. സോ വാട്ട് വി കൺക്ലൂഡ്? So we conclude 3 root 2 is irrational. This type of question is only the idea to convert all the equation in the form of root 2 is equal to root 3 is equal to root 5 is equal to. That means all the equation to convert in terms of irrational numbers. Then we get the contradiction. Then is possible to prove like this. Then I think now these ideas are clear.